We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Lee McGregor, 5'7" tall, 118 pounds, with a reach of 67 inches. And facing him in this fight is Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Weighed in at 115 pounds on the nose. He stands at 164 centimeters tall with a reach of 170.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Here comes Lightning Lee McGregor. Watch out for those fast hands. That's why they call him Lightning after all. He fights out of Edinburgh, Scotland. And here we see Jesse Rodriguez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the popular British and Commonwealth title holder. Here is Lightning Lee McGregor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from San Antonio, Texas, introducing the 2-division champion of the world, Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. The courage on display here is incredible. Scoring hook. You don't want to trade shots. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Just missed with that hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook was off target. He threw a punch and just got countered. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Big swing and a miss with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Go back out there.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
That counter punch caught him clean. They stopped the hook there. halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Which fighter will say no mas? That counter shot lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. After what we saw in that...
Let's just get...
There's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They block the uppercut. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that hook misses. Beautiful counter shot. These two were made for each other. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And now you've let him back in.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were
Go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute...
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
And win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take...
Much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxer back.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice punch. They both want the knockout. Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. As bad as boxing...
Get your mind back.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. These guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. They're both trying for a knockout. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it, kitchen sink.
Now breathe, just get some breath.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nope, that jab not going to score. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They exchange punches. Only catching air with that hook. Good one. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Pretty... Here we go. It's round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Hold that thought! This may do it! It's all coming to an end! That was the moment!
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good counter punch. Start respecting each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Well, it's no secret. Round 8, and we're off again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax. Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but say la...